Arguing your thesis. The thesis is the main idea that you're defending or arguing in a paper. Generally, it comes at the end of the introduction. But what should you do once you state your thesis? Well, you need to argue it. An argument is a series of connected statements. These statements, made over the course of the paper in the body paragraphs, should help you to convince the reader to agree with you. There are two main parts of an argument. Claims, which are the statements of ideas as facts, or an assertion of something being true, and evidence, which is information from a reliable source that supports your claims. When you make a claim, you're stating something as a fact. There are two kinds of claims: factual claims and speculative claims. Factual claims are statements about real places, people, or events. Speculative claims are opinions reached by conjecture or based on inconclusive evidence. Let's take a look at an example of a factual claim. A tragicomedy is a play in which the tragic and the comic both exist, but are formally and emotionally dependent on each other, each modifying and determining the nature of the other so as to produce a mixed tragicomic response in the audience. This claim is essentially just a definition of a term, so there aren't any doubts about its truth. Therefore, it's a factual claim. Now, let's take a look at a speculative claim. Tragicomedy has, in modern times, replaced tragedy itself as the most serious and moving of all dramatic kinds. This statement is a speculative claim because not only is it the author's opinion, but somebody could make a counter-argument. Notice, though, that even though it's an opinion, the author doesn't start the statement with, "I think," or "I believe." Sometimes those phrases are appropriate, but often in papers like this, you're going to state your opinion as a fact and then back it up with supporting evidence. The kinds of evidence that are appropriate to use in a college paper are published data or expert opinions. The source of that evidence needs to be from a reputable place: academic journals, newspapers, statistical databases, and some websites. Websites that end in .org, .gov, or .edu are generally trustworthy. So are the websites of print publications, like a newspaper or magazine's website. For more information and further guidance, click the link below.